first visit. So last year we celebrated 75 years of U.S.-Nepali relations, and with this visit we launched the next 75 years of U.S.-Nepali relations. We have been longtime friends and supporters of Nepal's democracy, its independence, its sovereignty. We have historic investments here in health, in education, in agriculture, in economic growth. And this time we were very proud and pleased to be able to talk about all of our projects together for the future. The United States plans to invest over $1 billion in Nepal over the next 5 years in everything from green energy and the electrification of this country to small and medium-sized enterprise, particularly investing in women-led businesses and those led by underrepresented groups. And to continue all of the other great work that we have historically done, including in the field of health, in the field of next generation agriculture, strengthening the tourism sector, etc. Today, on this very fast visit, we were honored to have the chance to meet with the Prime Minister to congratulate him on the formation of the new government following successful elections. We also had time with the chairman of the two other major parties, with Chairman Ali and with Chairman Deyuba, and with your spectacular new foreign minister, Pedal. All of these individuals are long-standing partners of the United States, and we have worked together over many years to support democracy here and support economic development. During the course of those meetings, we, of course, talked about the next steps in finalizing our Millennium Challenge Corporation project in the field of clean energy. We talked about the plan of the government to submit legislation to the Parliament to finalize the transitional justice process and what the United States might be able to do to support implementation thereafter. We talked about how to strengthen the climate for investment and international business here. We have lots of American businesses who've always been active in Nepal, but as you become more and more vibrant, there are more and more American businesses who want to invest here, and we want to make the process for them easier and smoother. We also talked about the need to continue fighting corruption. We have the same issues in the United States, and all democracies have to work hard to keep themselves clean. But the best part of the day ended today when we had a chance to tour the magnificent Patan Durbar Square and to see 5 centuries of Nepali religious and cultural heritage on display here. Just spectacular history, culture, carving, and to get a chance to meet some of the artisans who keep that alive generation after generation. The United States is proud to have partnered with these artisans and with your historic preservationists to ensure that you can restore and preserve this heritage for many, many, many generations to come. So it's been a really fascinating and wonderful day. I am a huge optimist about our relationship going forward and excited to go home and talk to folks in Washington about what's happening here in Nepal. Have partners like Nepal who are working day in, day out to strengthen your own democracy, as we are also working at home to do. So the fact that you just had a good round of elections, the fact that you are working democratically to complete governance structures, that all of these issues that the country faces going forward, including transitional justice, are being handled consensually in the Parliament. This sets a spectacular example, not only in this region, but around the world. And we see what's happening around the world. We see autocrats trying to change the global rules of the road by force. But that is not the Nepali way, that is not the American way. We want our citizens to live in freedom, we want them to have a choice in the way they are governed, and we want government to serve the people, not the other way around. So that's a key component of the strength of our relationship, that we are democracies. First, it was important to us to come to Kathmandu so early in the new government's term in order to plot a course forward together and in order to talk about the projects that we can do together. As I said, to strengthen democracy here, to strengthen our partnership on global issues. We're also very strong partners in the United Nations, supporting and defending the UN Charter. The role that Nepal plays in global peacekeeping is something that you should be enormously proud of, but also to ensure as we walk forward that all of the things that we want to do together, particularly supporting economic prosperity, supporting your democratic resilience, supporting transitional justice, that we have a good understanding of how the new government plans to take these things forward, and the new government has an understanding about how the United States can support. So as an additional example, today in the context of the cyber attacks that you faced in the last couple of days, the United States has strong partnerships around the world in trying to strengthen cybersecurity and cyber resilience with its partners. So I offered to the government of Nepal that if and when you are interested, as we have with governments from Germany to Japan to across the Americas, we are pleased to come and bring some of our technical specialists to look at what happened here, help you strengthen and harden your systems. So our interest, to the second half of your question, is in a continuingly strong and vibrant democratic Nepal that charts its own course. You live in a neighborhood of big neighbors, as you have said. We are trying to maintain stable and strong relations with your neighbors as well, but what we want most in our partnership is a Nepal that continues to develop on its own course democratically and gets increasingly strong as an economic power in the region. So again, our interest here is in strengthening our partnership as democracies and helping Nepal on its journey to become a stronger economic power, to harness all of the new technologies from the hydropower that'll fuel the electricity project that we have together, to your potential as a technological superpower in this region, all of these kinds of things. So we, in doing that, for us, it is about the Nepali people and ensuring the benefit of that partnership comes to them, that it creates jobs here, that it creates opportunity here, that the work that we've long done in education and in health, et cetera, is strengthened by what we do together. So everything that we do here in Nepal is transparent and open for everyone to see. For example, the Millennial Challenge Corporation, all of the aspects of that are available on the MCC website. So when we talk to the government here, we say, have partnerships, have economic relationships with all of your neighbors, please. But just ensure when you do that, that you are protecting your own sovereignty, that the deals that you are cutting are good for Nepal, and that there is no corruption in them, that everything is transparent and open. So we welcome Nepal having good relations with all of its neighbors. In fact, we obviously have very strong relationships with India. You saw that with regard to China, the President Biden and President Xi Jinping sat down together in November, and we will have more engagement with China in coming weeks. So it's not about one or the other. It is about what is good for Nepali democracy, Nepali prosperity. That is obviously your choice but everything that we are working to do here, we want to see benefit your people, benefit the American people, and strengthen everything we do together as democracies. Thank you so much. It's been an amazing, amazing day here. Appreciate it.